Alright, I don't know what happened. I was doing this video and it kind of just turned off. So, guess I'll start over. We're making dough today. So, like, just mess around, not to eat unless you actually add more stuff to it. Kind of dough. Oopsie. I'm not sleeping. She won't care even if she wakes up. I don't want to wake her up. So hang on. I'm just putting my dough into my paper towel like that. So I will tell you what you are going to need. You're going to need 1 egg, some flour, and of course water. Tap water's fine. Any kind of water's fine. Sorry, guys. So, yep. I'm going to use a bowl this time. So, you're going to need 1 cup measuring. 1 cup measuring cup. You don't need this, but unless you're really good at telling which is 1 cup, then I suggest you use it. This is your choice. You can just use maybe like a tablespoon. I use 1/2 to 1 whole tablespoon. Sorry, burped. So this is what I use, and I have to get an egg. One egg. This is just a. Let me see. Yeah, this kind of helps. Egg, regular. So crack that sucker open. Okay, so cracked. I did not do the best at cracking it today, actually. Yes, I did. Look at that. Whole top came off. I get all the yolk part off first, or the white stuff off first, and then I get my favorite part, the yellow. I just do this for fun. Toss it on in there. That's optional if you want to do it. I'm just trying to save some time because I have nothing else to do. My mom's sleeping. So, yeah, hang on, guys, sorry. Always have paper towels and stuff too. Measure out, I'm going to do this over the sink, so I don't split it. Here's what 1 cup, but it's kind of hard to measure. Not 1/2 cup, not 1 cup. About, yeah, 1 cup, but with about a centimeter on top with no flour in it. Kind of tap it. or shake like so. Because I only put a little bit at a time. Like I only put that in, and then I mix it very well. To use a knife, fork, spoon, or anything, a stick. Doesn't really matter. Mix it like you would be doing regular eggs. Show you when you know to add more. Okay. It looks like that when you need to add a little more. Did I press stop? No. The reason I add a little bit at a time so it's easier to mix, and so the egg gets used to be mixed. Is getting used to being mixed with the flour, and so you don't add too much. Like if you have a tiny egg, you're only going to want to put in a little bit. A huge egg, you're going to want to put in quite a bit. Probably tops 1 cup. Like, probably going to have to use 1 cup for this. Water's optional. I don't know if I'll need it. But, you know, yeah. See how it's like this? But it just slides off. Add, I don't know, 2 teaspoons in. Remember, it gets on the side, so that's why. There we go. Mix it very, very well. Almost when it gets to that cakey batter, like that. Kind of like cake batter, actually. Yeah, cakey batter. It is. If you cook it, it's safe to eat. Put it in the oven for you and me. No, not really. I've never put it in the oven, but I mean it's cooking the egg and it's cooking the batter, so this is how most batters is made. So if you do this, think it. Add a little bit of corn syrup. Just guessing. Not even corn syrup, just this. Get into that really, really kind of cakey, or if you ever felt pizza dough, which I have, a pizza dough feeling, actually. I could probably make pizza out of this. I'll show you how I'm mixing it. Just like that. And I kind of turn it a little bit. And I get the sides. I bring the batter up to the sides because it'll kind of come off, but it grabs all the extra flour. But as soon as it gets to this kind of texture, pretty much done. And this is a fun way for kids like me, but I'm a teenager. Just to have something to do. And this is not really messy as long as they're about 9 or 10. or in this case, I'm 12. So yeah. This texture, batter. And at that point, if you do allow your kids to have a little bit of mess, make sure they sit down at the dinner table. Put some powder, flour on your hands, and let them mix it with their hands. And as soon as it gets like this, like this, then just let them put flour in their hands, because it will help, and have them mix them together. That's my mom let me do that actually when I was like about 6 or 7. So yeah, no age, just make sure they don't eat it. You don't want them to eat it when it's not even cooked. So see, I added way too much just now. But see what I mean? That's if you need water. This you don't really want. That's too much. Actually, no. That's like a perfect amount to let your kids mess with. That is the amount that you can just pick up the whole thing. And I'll show you with my 2 fingers. You dab it in the flour with your hands like that, and then watch. Just comes off in there, and they can mix it like that. It will kind of come off like this. But if you just string it, mess with it, fall right off. That's probably as much as you're gonna get on your child's hands if you let them do this. And so, right, and I do this because I get really bored sometimes, and it is really fun. Not really, like, it's fun, but it gives you something to do, and if you can just like mess around with it, add more ingredients, add sugar, cook it, peanut butter, I don't know if you like raisins and raisins or M&Ms. Not to eat it unless it's cooked, but this is a cake batter, so might not have everything that cakes have in it, but you can use it as cake batter. No sugar cake batter, or add some sugar on it. Alright, later guys.